testing out the new ꞉ᴜᴘᴘᴏʀᴛ tail from Sniper. Let's boogie. What's up everybody, welcome back to another video, and we are here today testing out the new ꞉ᴜᴘᴘᴏʀᴛ tail from Sniper. This is somewhat different to the other bat tails that I've tried in the past. Kind of got like a straight cut to it, as you can see there, so it makes it pretty different. I don't know how it's going to feel. This is the first surf, really just want to test it out. The waves aren't too great at the moment, kind of smallish, kind of all right. There's a little wedge here, so just gonna test it out, give it a first trial run and just see exactly how it feels in the water. I really hope that it's got quite a lot of drive and quite a lot of push, but I'm not gonna know until I surf it. So today was kind of the day to really test this out and go and surf it for the first time, feel what it feels like, kind of give you guys a little bit of my first impressions on the board, and then kind of go from there. I'm really excited about it though. Bat tails are something that I used to ride when I was first starting out, and kind of getting back into the bat tails and trying different boards is something I'm super keen on at the moment. And so you can see here a couple little wedges coming through, one other guy with me. Tide's not super high here today. Usually you need like a way higher tide, but doesn't really matter. I'm here, I want to get in, the sun is out, so let's go test this board out, see how it goes. We'll see you in the water.
Nice.
second session of the day on the bat tail, and I must say I'm really enjoying it. It was a little bit tough at the start. Board feels a little bit big, but now that I've just paddled out, kind of getting ready to watch a couple, surf a few, I'm really enjoying it. It feels really good. It's got a hell of a lot of speed, and we're riding a lot of wedges today, so it's hard to really know how much speed it's going to have. But after the first session, lots of speed into the turns. Board's still a little bit too stiff. I'm going to need a few sessions to really like kind of break it in, but just to start off, thoroughly enjoying myself on the bat tail. Let's get into some more waves, and I'll give you guys a full rundown at the end of the session on the way home. Phew! Let's boogie. So I just got home after those 2 sessions, and there are a few things that I wanted to chat about this ꞉ᴜᴘᴘ with you guys. First off, the board instantly feels bigger. This is because the bulge at the back of the board actually makes the board feel a little bit bigger as it's sitting further down on your stomach area. But the other thing it does is it also makes it a slight bit harder to paddle. I was having trouble really getting onto waves and making sure that I was in the correct position to get onto waves. And sometimes this affects the way you're paddling and how much you can actually get your legs into the water. The second thing is that the board is super stiff. It's still brand new. It's a polypro board, and I'm riding in conditions that are about 10 to 15 degrees Celsius, and this makes the board that much more stiff and that much harder to ride more consistently. There were a few things like cutbacks and cutback reverses that just don't feel the same. This is because the tail wants to release a lot quicker, and you really have to put it a lot more into the rail. The more I break this in, the more I'll be able to kind of be on the rail and really hold the line a little bit better. But for now, the board is just a little bit too stiff. And then we go on to the things that I really liked about the board. Firstly, I loved the flow that it gives you. It's really easy to spin on this board, and your forward and reverse spins are really fun and really fluid to do. And you can kind of link moves a lot easier on this ꞉ᴜᴘᴘ. Because you're wanting to be on rail so much, when you are on the rail, the board ends up shifting and turning and getting back into position that much quicker, which is something that I don't find as much with your crescent tail when you're really trying to get on the rail. And lastly, I found it a little bit hard to really get those cutbacks, especially when you're carrying a lot of speed. When you get onto the rail, a lot of the time it's slipping, and sometimes it just doesn't really hold as much as I wanted it to. This could be because the board is new and it's stiff, but I hope that me riding this board a lot more will actually get the board a lot softer and allow me to ride that much more on the rail. So I guess the big question is, what is my final verdict on the board? And to be honest, I absolutely love this board. It was super fun to use. I love the flow that you get out of the board, and it carried that speed a lot more than I was expecting. I knew the board was going to be fast, but the amount of speed that I carried down the line all the way through into moves and just allowed the tail to release that much better really got me loving the board. I know I was riding wedges, but I think no matter where you take this board, it's gonna allow you to ride with a lot of speed and a lot of drive down the line. Compared to the last bat tail that I used, this board feels a lot more in control. I still feel that there is some looseness in the tail, but for the most part, I really enjoyed the feeling of the board and the control that it gave me through all these different moves that I was trying. I feel this board would be perfect for people who want to start to flow moves together. And I feel like if you are someone that is trying to better your flow game in bodyboarding, linking moves together, and even just trying to do multiple moves back to back, this is maybe an option for you. This will not be the last time you will see this ꞉ᴜᴘᴘ on this channel. I'm going to be doing a few more videos having this board around and just feeling it out in different conditions. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you do, please subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Otherwise, we will see you guys in the next video.